This month, Samsung had their Galaxy Unpacked event where they showed off the new Galaxy phones, specifically the S line, the S23s. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick recap of what was announced. Let's get to it. As I just said, Samsung announced their new Galaxy S line, specifically the S23, the S23 Plus, and the S23 Ultra. And they are more or less the same as last year's models and as close as previous models. And I want to hear from Samsung fans telling me how these don't look like iPhones in any way and how Samsung does not copy Apple's iPhone in any kind of way.
You serious?
All jokes aside, I do have to admit that I do like the layout of the camera bumps from the Galaxy line better than I do the iPhone. This grill that just looks like a stove, I don't like it, with three circles in the shape of a triangle. This one I think looks a lot classier than the iPhone does it, so I actually really do like. Inside the Galaxy S23, it'll come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but Samsung made sure that they said various times that it's for Galaxy. Now, most probably what they did was overclock the processor. This might affect battery a little bit. We'll just have to wait for all those reviews to come out. But it'll just be probably a little bit of overclocking so the processors can work a little faster, so you can feel that the phone is a little bit faster. Not that Samsung needs it for their Galaxy phones. They work just fine, but that's what they decided to do. As always, upgrades to the cameras in the case of the S23 and the S23 Plus. The main sensor will be 50 megapixels with a 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 3x telephoto lens. Also a new selfie camera for 12 megapixels. That is aside from all the updates that they always do year after year to try to make that post-processing of those images as nice as possible so they can get, or what in their opinion would be, the best looking image possible. In the case of the Ultra, the cameras in the back look a little bit larger or slightly larger, probably to give you better image, capture better light, etc. It will now have a main sensor of 200 megapixels, the same 12 megapixel ultra wide as in the other models, and two telephoto cameras. One is 3x like in the other models, and the other one is 10x. They also changed the sides of the Ultra to look flatter, to be a little bit flatter. That's probably to help. They probably receive feedback, and maybe the other model was a little bit slippery because the sides were rounded, so they flattened it out in order to be able to give those customers a better grip. They also have, all of them have adaptive refresh rate of 120 Hertz. It's variable. They come in sizes of 6.1 inch, 6.6 inches, and 6.8 inches for the S23, S23 Plus, and S23 Ultra respectively. For those of you interested, the colors will be coming across the entire lineup. They will be Phantom Black, Green, Lavender, and Cream. And the prices, I have a good surprise about the prices. On their website, they're announcing that the S23 will start with a 128 gigabyte option, but they will give you a free upgrade to double your storage to 256 gigabytes starting at $450. In the case of the S23 Plus, from 256, they will give you the free upgrade to 512, so they will double the storage on the S23 Plus for $650. And in the case of the Ultra, they announced 256 gigs, same free upgrade to 512, starting at $700 for the pre-orders. And I think that is a very, very nice update to have. I love that idea of giving you, if you pre-order, let's give you a gift of double the storage, especially knowing how expensive storage is getting lately. That is not a bad idea. I really like the updates overall. I think they're nice updates. The Galaxy line is as close to perfect as it can be. So they were minor updates to kind of perfect here and there things that they needed to tweak. So it's awesome. I like how the Galaxy line looks. Let me know in the comments below what you think regarding the new S23 line. Are you going to get any of them? Are you thinking about getting any of them? While you're down there, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified when we have new videos. As I always say, if you have a Google or Gmail account, you have a YouTube account. Sign in with your Gmail on your favorite browser at youtube.com. And the only way for you to give that like, which is very important for YouTubers, is if you are signed in. So if you have any other YouTubers that you support, go ahead and sign in and support us all. That like is greatly appreciated. As I always say, we're available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously YouTube at JR Abrams Tech, so you can stay up to date with the latest news and rumors about tech. Until next time.